Ever feel like finding the perfect SUV is almost impossible? You scroll through reviews, compare endless features, and somehow every car brand claims theirs is the best. The last thing you want is to spend thousands of dollars on a so-called reliable SUV, only to have it fall apart a few years later. So how do you know which SUVs actually deliver on their promises? Today, we're breaking down 7 SUVs that come shockingly close to perfection, the ones that real drivers swear by, experts rate highly, and actually hold their value over time. At number 7, we have the Subaru Forester, the SUV that won't let you down. Have you ever driven a car that just feels like it's built to last? The kind that you can depend on no matter what, whether it's a road trip, a snowy commute, or just another day of stop-and-go traffic. That's exactly what makes the Subaru Forester stand out. It's not just another compact SUV, it's one of the most trusted vehicles on the road today. In fact, Consumer Reports ranked it number 1 in its class, with an impressive 82 out of 100 reliability score, beating 26 other competitors. Unlike most SUVs where all-wheel drive is an expensive add-on, every Forester comes with Subaru's legendary AWD system as standard. That means you don't have to second-guess your SUV when the weather turns bad, or when you're heading off the beaten path. Snow, rain, dirt roads, you're always in control. And here's something that's going to save you money every single day. The Forester delivers 26 miles per gallon in the city and 33 on the highway. Fewer stops at the gas station means more cash in your pocket and more time on the road. With EyeSight driver assist technology, the Forester is packed with pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist. This isn't just a list of features, it's what keeps you and your passengers safer on every drive. That's exactly why it's been awarded the IIHS Top Safety Pick year after year. And the best part, you can get a brand new Forester for around $30,000. When you combine rock-solid reliability, all-weather performance, top-tier safety, and fuel efficiency, that price tag is a total bargain. Toyota Highlander, the SUV built for your family. If you've ever packed up your car for a road trip, struggled to fit all the bags, and still needed space for the kids, you know not all SUVs are made for real life. Some promise space, but once you're inside, it feels cramped. Others claim to be reliable, but after a few years, they start showing their age. That's why so many families swear by the Toyota Highlander. It's not just a big SUV, it's built exactly for what you need: space, safety, and the kind of reliability that won't leave you stranded. And when we say reliable, we mean it. This SUV holds a perfect 5 out of 5 reliability rating from Consumer Reports. That's as good as it gets. Whether you're driving it for 5 years or 15, it's designed to go the distance without constant repairs draining your wallet. But here's where the Highlander really wins. The hybrid version gets 36 miles per gallon combined. Let that sink in. A 3-row SUV that's fuel efficient enough to handle long commutes and road trips without crushing your gas budget? That's almost unheard of. And speaking of long trips, comfort and space are everything. Whether it's packing for a weekend getaway or just needing extra room for the kids, their friends, and all their stuff, the Highlander gives you plenty of space without making you feel like you're driving a boat. Toyota doesn't mess around when it comes to protecting your family. The Highlander comes loaded with Toyota Safety Sense, giving you features like lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. Now, you might think an SUV that checks all these boxes would come with a ridiculous price tag, but nope, a brand new Highlander starts around $35,000. For what you're getting, that's one of the best deals on the market. And if you're wondering what real owners think, just look at the reviews. The Highlander holds a 5 out of 5 owner satisfaction rating. People don't just like it, they love it. At number 5, we have the Kia Telluride, the award-winning SUV that gives you more for your money. If you want something that looks premium, feels premium, but doesn't come with a ridiculous luxury price tag, the Kia Telluride is the best choice for you. J.D. Power gave it an 83 out of 100 reliability rating, meaning it's not just stylish, it's built to last. And it's not just experts that love it. Real drivers do too. The Telluride won Kelley Blue Book's Best Buy award, proving that it's not just hype, it's the real deal. When an SUV keeps winning awards year after year, you know it's doing something right. Most SUVs lose a ton of money the moment you drive them off the lot, but the Telluride, it holds its worth better than many competitors. That means if you ever decide to sell or trade it in, you won't take a massive financial hit. And you're probably wondering, does it actually feel high-end? Well, that's where the Telluride surprises people. It starts at around $37,000, but once you step inside, it feels like an SUV that should cost way more. You get a premium interior, tons of tech features, and one of the most comfortable rides in its class. But don't just take my word for it, 66% of owners rate it a perfect 5 stars. That's insanely high for a 3-row SUV, proving that it's not just a great car on paper, it actually delivers where it matters, in real life. Hyundai Palisade, the premium SUV without the luxury price tag. You know that feeling when you step into a car and it just feels expensive? The kind of ride where the seats are plush, the tech is advanced, and everything just works smoothly. But then you see the price tag and think, yeah, not happening. Well, that's where the Hyundai Palisade changes the game. It's an SUV that gives you that luxury feel without the ridiculous price tag. The Palisade scores 81 out of 100 in J.D. Power reliability, which means it's not just a pretty face, it's built to last. No one wants to deal with constant repairs, and with this SUV, you won't have to. If you hate that sluggish, boat-like feeling that some 3-row SUVs have, you'll love the Palisade's 8-speed automatic transmission. It gives you a smooth, effortless ride, whether you're navigating city streets or hitting the highway. You're getting luxury-level comfort, cutting-edge tech, and high-end safety features, all starting at just $35,000. That's unheard of for an SUV that looks and feels this good. Speaking of safety, Hyundai doesn't cut corners. The Palisade is loaded with advanced safety features, including blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. If you've got family on board, these features aren't just nice to have, they're a must. And if you're the type who's always packing up for weekend trips, road trips, or just hauling a ton of stuff, you'll love the spacious interior and massive cargo room. It's the kind of SUV that actually makes sense for real life, whether you're carrying kids, gear, or just a whole lot of groceries. At number 3, we have the Mazda CX-5, the SUV that's built for driving enthusiasts. Can you agree with me that most SUVs are practical, reliable, and kind of boring to drive? Sure, they get the job done, but they don't exactly make you excited to get behind the wheel. That's where the Mazda CX-5 comes in. If you want an SUV that's fun to drive, stylish, and still ridiculously reliable, this one's made for you. With a J.D. Power reliability score between 80 to 85 out of 100, it's been a top-ranked SUV since 2013, proving that Mazda knows how to build a vehicle that lasts. Most SUVs feel heavy and sluggish, but the CX-5, it's got the soul of a sports car. If you go for the turbocharged engine, you're looking at 256 horsepower, which means you're not just driving, you're actually enjoying the road. And if you're thinking, okay, but what about fuel efficiency? Mazda's got you covered. The CX-5 gets up to 31 miles per gallon on the highway, so you get a fun ride without spending a fortune at the pump. One of the biggest headaches with SUVs is maintenance costs. But here's the good news. The CX-5 only costs around $447 per year to maintain. That's way cheaper than most competitors, meaning less time in the shop and more money in your pocket. And if you're worried about resale value, this SUV holds its worth really well. Mazda's reputation for durability means that when you're ready to sell or trade it in, you won't be losing a ton of money like you would with other SUVs. Toyota RAV4, the SUV that just won't quit. If you're looking for an SUV that does everything well, chances are you've already heard about the Toyota RAV4. And for good reason, this thing is everywhere. It's not just one of the best-selling SUVs in the world, it's one of the best-selling vehicles, period. But why do so many people keep choosing the RAV4? Because it just won't quit. There are SUVs that make it to 100,000 miles, and then there are SUVs that double that and keep going. The RAV4 is one of those rare vehicles that people hold on to for 200,000 miles or more, with minimal issues. That's not just hype, it's backed by thousands of real owners who've driven theirs for over a decade. If you go for the hybrid version, you're looking at up to 35 miles per gallon on the highway. That's better than some sedans. So if you're tired of filling up your tank way too often, the RAV4 will save you a ton of money on gas. You'd expect an SUV this popular, this reliable, and this efficient to come with a steep price tag. But nope, the RAV4 starts at just $28,000. That's insane value for a vehicle that's going to last you for years, save you money on fuel, and hold its value better than most competitors. And if you're wondering whether it's actually comfortable and packed with features, the answer is absolutely. Toyota doesn't cut corners. The interior is spacious, the technology is modern, and the standard safety features are top tier. And last but not least, we have the Honda CR-V, which consistently dominates its class and has been a favorite among drivers for years. And trust me, there's a reason it's number one on this list. With an 82 out of 100 JD Power reliability score, the CR-V is one of the most trusted SUVs on the road. You're not just getting a vehicle that runs great today, you're getting one that will still be running great years from now. Ask any longtime Honda owner, and they'll tell you Honda CR-Vs routinely pass 200,000 miles with barely any major repairs. That's the kind of longevity you want when you're investing in a car. Most cars lose a huge chunk of their value the moment you drive them off the lot, but not the CR-V. After 5 years, it retains 60 to 70% of its original value, making it one of the best financial investments in the SUV world. With up to 30 miles per gallon on the highway, it's perfect for commuters, road trippers, and anyone who doesn't want to live at the gas station. The Honda CR-V is the all-in-one package. It's practical, reliable, fuel-efficient, spacious, and holds its value better than almost any other SUV. If you want an SUV you can depend on for years, one that won't drain your bank account on repairs or gas, and one that will still be worth something when you're ready to sell, the Honda CR-V is, hands down, the best choice. And that wraps up our list. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these SUVs would you pick? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more car content.